morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. I think something was wrong with my comments not too long ago, so I had to leave and come back because it looks like some of you guys were trying to comment, but I wasn't seeing it, so hopefully that's fixed. Good morning. It's fixed. Yeah. What's up, Gary? How you doing? So apparently I was on a few minutes ago. I don't know if you was in here, but YouTube was playing with my comments because it looks like 4 people made a comment and I couldn't see it. So I know y'all thought I was ignoring you guys, but I wasn't. I wasn't overlooking you guys. Okay? YouTube was playing with my top. I have happy feelings because I like you. Gary, you're so sweet. Thank you for liking me. I appreciate that. I like you too, friend. I'm so glad that you're here. What time is it where you are? You in the UK, right? So I'm driving. Hopefully I don't go in and out. Hopefully I don't go in and out. Thank you, Gary. I receive it. So sweet. It's 11:38 a.m. Oh man. Your day is just beginning. Good morning. It is 6:38 a.m. My day is just beginning. Your day is like midway through. So good afternoon to you. You know it, Gary. You know it. You play too much. Good morning, everyone who just joined the chat. If you haven't already, be sure to double tap the screen. We are just talking. I'm driving, so if I miss you, I'm sorry. But I'm heading to the store. Hey, Soul Man, how are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? Morning from the UK, says Gary. Ooh, where's the love? I love my mom. I love my grandma boy. Oh, he's sleeping. He tried to come with me and I was like, no, sir. I was gonna go to the store last night, but for one, it was freezing. For two, I was running around with my kids. Like, we was out the house all day. Like, all day. And I gotta get better, y'all, at this, like, content stuff. Because when I'm out and about, I don't be pulling out my camera like that. I think I'll be so focused on my little family that I don't be stunting my camera, but I gotta, like, pay attention to my camera some more, I guess. Let me go this way. So if I go the other way, y'all sure enough gonna cut out. But let me see. Y'all don't be nosy this morning. It's okay to talk. It's okay to say, hey, like, on this Sunday, I challenge you to not be nosy. I challenge you to speak when you enter a room. I challenge you to be confident in yourself, to know that someone is going to speak back. And if they don't, it's okay. It becomes a them problem, not a you problem, okay? So today is Challenge Sunday, and I challenge you to speak, okay? Okay. What's up, Rosemary? What's good? What's good? What's up, Goldie? Hey, why is your camera off? Because I'm driving. So we are doing a faceless live. Not really faceless because my face is there. Now we got 24 people in the chat, and I challenge you all to speak, and I challenge you all to double tap the screen. Again, I challenge you to say hello. It's okay. So what is everyone up to this morning? And I try to follow all of y'all, but I'm driving. So if I miss you this morning, please forgive me. Hello, hello, hello. Goated said, so what do you do? What do I do, Goated? What am I doing today? So early this morning, we're gonna go to church. So that's gonna be around like 10:30. And then I don't know what else I'm doing today. To be honest, I don't even know. Split a freestyle. What's up, Cookie Monster? I don't know how to rap. I don't know how to rap. I don't know how to rap. Gated, she's mama to 5 amazing mixed race boys. Gary, why you say that? You always playing so much. I don't have 5. Wait. You gave me 1 too many. I only have 4. What's up, Dens? Cookie Monster. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, big guy? How are you doing? Hey. Let me make sure I ain't miss nobody. Rosemary. Cookie Monster. AYBE Abby. What's up, girl? Excuse me. Y'all, my 4 amazing mixed boys. You're so silly. Yeah, my oldest, he doesn't really be home like that because he's in school, so I mean all of them are in school, but he's away. Can you guys hear me? I try to go a different way because I know my reception be cutting out, but hey, I don't know. What's up, Ernest? Where are you all looking at? Because when your face is not visible, sometimes I be confused. Are you reading the comments, or are you guys just trying to mess with people? So I do read the comments, but I'm driving right now, so I might miss you. Why it sound like you in a paper airplane? It do? A paper airplane? How about now? I had my heat on. It's currently 25 degrees. It's like winter. It's really winter now. It was 35, so it dropped. But so I had my heat on, but I just cut it off because I'm warm now. So hopefully I'm out of the paper airplane. And I don't know, maybe because my phone was like right there, like heat my phone up too. Must bring you to the UK. You must bring me to the UK. It must be fun in the UK. What's up, crew? Good morning, good morning, good morning, girl. How you doing? Your profile picture made my eyeballs pop out. Gary. Crew, Gary is like that all the time. So just a full warning. Even on comments, he has no sense. No sense, no sense. And everyone's tried. British accent, yes. You know, I got a little bit, a little British accent. I'm driving. Do it sound like I'm in a paper airplane crew? Cookie Monster said it did. No, not Cookie Monster. Who said it did? I wanted VL. No. This is a tip for every guy out there. When you go to the barbershop, make sure not to go to the new guy, because you are going to get that Megamind forehead, straight up Jeff Bezos forehead. I'm not a guy, but I'm always scared to go to the new barber. But you can't sleep on a new barber either, because the new barber could be the best one in the shop, you know. So when I was younger, I was taught, like, so someone asked us a question. I don't even know. Maybe I was eavesdropping. I don't know. So the question was, they call me Mad Max. You have Snapchat, Gary? No, I don't. It's cruel, man. That is a lady. Be nice, Gary. That's my friend. And that is also my mom. Hear me? What's up, Bad Habit? How are you doing? Uh-oh, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened, guys. What's up, Bad Habit? I dropped my phone, so I'm sorry. Hopefully you heard me. Again, Gary, hopefully you heard me too. Again, Cruel is a woman. Be nice. I know you probably was just asking, but that's okay. But you should see by the profile picture. She's a lady. A nice lady. How are you doing this morning, Bad Habit? I can't follow y'all like I want to because I'm driving, but again, good morning, good morning. What's up, Sharon? Good morning, pretty lady. But again, Ernest, sometimes the new guy could be the best barber in there. That's just like when you driving, right? And you see somebody at a bus stop. So man or woman, say somebody trying to talk to you, and you got the one guy who works for BMW and the one guy who's at the bus stop, or lady, we could say man or woman, right? And you like, oh, I want to talk to him. He work at, or she work at BMW. I don't want to talk to that one. They riding a bus, right? Okay. Meanwhile, this person could be riding a bus because their car is in the shop. And they could own BMW, right? And this other person could be Ubering back and forth, but you're looking at it just because not they work on BMW, they're driving a BMW. The other person could be like renting that BMW. So you're just looking at it because what you see the person has. And y'all know people be lying. Like, they be lying in real life. So you can't assume that because he's the new guy, he's not good, or because he's at the bus stop or she's at the bus stop, they have nothing. That's not what that means. They might be riding their bus to pick up their car. So don't sleep on the new people. Don't sleep on certain people. Okay? Okay. If that made sense. It did. I'm good at work. What time you get off, Bad Habit? Gary says, how you drive and go live? Because I got my phone over here and I put it down and I drive and go live. Y'all, I play too much. Message. Cruz said that was a message. I'm telling you. You get off at 6. What time is it? Wait, I think you're 3 hours behind me. Tell me it's only 3:51 there. It's still early for you, friend. Look, see? See, I be paying attention. I just told you it was 3:51. I'm so freaking smart. I remember, Bad Habit. See? I'm on your butt. I'm on your tail. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful night at work. And I hope you get to rest today. Hopefully. See, I be remembering, y'all. What's up, Dewey? How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Y'all, what y'all cooking for dinner? I'm thinking about lasagna, but it's so cold. I'm thinking about chili. I don't know. It's Sunday, like, I don't know. On Sundays, we don't really eat meals like this. That's not how I grew up. But I guess you can eat anything on Sunday, right? Soda, we call it fizzy drinks. For real? So, in the South, they call it soda. In the North, they call it pop. That's what they used to call it when I stayed in the North, pop. I'm sorry, ma'am, but I was trying to get on the other side, so I will turn. And then in the UK, they call it frizzy. Okay. I mean, fizzy. Can you pick me up a fizzy from the store? Hey, can you give me a pop? Hey, can you give me a soda? See, the world we live in, everybody's so different. See. Fizzy drinks is what it is. Store, we call it shop. I'm about to go to the shop. So the shop here would be like a hairdresser, a barber shop. Yeah. So if you say shop, you don't gotta be like, oh, I'm finna go to the hair salon. But in New York, it's hair salon. I'm finna go to the shop. I'm finna go to the shop and get my hair done. I'm finna go drop my hair off at the shop. Crazy how we all have different like lingos. I don't come back until Thursday night. I just work 4 12-hour shifts, so I'll be off for 4 days now. Ooh, I love it. I'm glad you get the rest. I'm so glad. You better get some rest. See, the thing is, when we work hours like that, we try to get rest and don't get rest. We be on go because all week we wasn't able to do the things we needed to do because most of our time was occupied at work. We have, what is it? Asda Tesco. Look, I can't read all of that now, Gary. Ernest says still, why are you cooking lasagna on a Sunday? Exactly. Like, that's so different, but I don't know. I want some lasagna. We have museums. We do too. London is the most famous city in the UK. Do you ever show your face? Charles, I do. I do. Oh, I do show my face sometimes, y'all. So last night, guys, my kids was hanging out. So we had hung out during the day, and then they wanted to hang out at night, so I let them hang out. And y'all, I'm like that mom that be like, I don't know. I would say I'm a little overprotective. I am. I don't care. I don't care what nobody say. I am. I'm always worried. So they wanted to hang out, but it was a familiar spot, like a spot that we sometimes hang out as a family. Kids hang out, and they were supposed to be doing like, hold on. Do you ever show your face? I do, Charles, and then Ernest. But over here is Taco Tuesday. So currently I'm having tacos. Hold on, wait, Ernesto, where are you at? It's Tuesday over there? It's not Sunday? Philip, we call it petrol station in the UK. We call it a gas station over here. That's what we call it. I'm going to the gas station. So y'all be like, we finna go to the petrol station. I'm finna go to the petrol station. I'm finna go to the petrol station. What's up, bro? What's up? Subway, we call it underground. I think in New York they call it the subway. Y'all know I never rode on the subway? Is that good or bad? I never rode a city bus. Is that good or bad? I never rode a taxi. Is that good or bad? But I've drove an Uber since Uber's been live, you know. Nah, sometimes I do get my kids an Uber if I can't get them, because maybe I just got off work, they just got out of practice. I'm like, wait, hold on, let me get you an Uber. Or one time when my car was messed up. Hello, Isaac from France. Hey, from France. Train station. I have been on a train, guys. Every area has train stations in the UK. You've never rode the bus? No, crew, never. Is that good or bad? Mini cab, taxi, Uber, we call it, all three. Yeah, these tacos are going crazy, but not from Taco Bell. Because I don't know if you know this. When you have one bite of tacos from Taco Bell, you're clogging your toilet. I'm not even joking. I don't know, Ernesto. I like Taco Bell's quesadillas. I think Taco Bell's tacos, I don't know. Ever since I was little, because they used to have a dog advertising it, I always said it was dog food. Am I tripping, y'all? Crazy work. But I do like other things from Taco Bell. These days, you don't show your face. I do, Isaac. Taco Bell, we even got that in the UK. That's what's up. That's good. Buses are annoying. For real, crew? I can't imagine. My little baby want to drive it. I said I should take him like a little field trip. So I have field trips with my kids when they little, like, you know, we have family field trips. And that was one thing I never did. Yeah, I probably should take my older kids too, you know. Life happens. Like, what if everything was unavailable but a bus? At least they would know how to ride it, right? Food for thought. I might have to really think about that. UK, the taxis are clean. Good morning from the 216. Good morning, double clutch. Good morning, the Grub. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing? We respect our elders over here. So that is mandatory here as well. You are supposed to respect your elders. So anybody pull up to a store and never get out? That's me. So I'm at the store and I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I don't want to get out the car and go. I'm so comfortable right now. Good morning, Queen. I'm glad to see you. How have you been? You're at the shop. I'm at the store. What are you talking about? I'm at the store. I'm minding my business out the store. So yeah, I got off track, right? Because that's what people do. Hold on. I gotta say something real quick. No offense to you. I'm having beans and toast. Why don't you guys hop on a salad for a little bit? No offense to UK people. Hey, Ernesto, what do you mean? We're not talking like that. I like salad, y'all. We call it shop. Did everybody thank God this morning? Ask them again, the Grub. I did. Y'all make sure y'all thank God for waking y'all up this morning. Like, that should be the first thing before your feet hit the ground. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Somebody didn't wake up this morning. But I am not Pastor Kendall. But I'm just saying. Take us to the store with you. I am. In a minute. I'm just so comfortable right now, crew. Like, the heat is heating. I'm so warm. I hate being cold. And we really have chilly weather right now. It's 25 degrees in Florida. Ernesto, we have salad in the UK too. UK breakfast, bean, toast, sausage, bacon, and tea. What? We British love our cup of tea. American accent. So anywho, y'all, yesterday my kids decided they wanted, so when we finally got home, yeah, no offense, I know you guys have salads, but why are you guys having beans on toast? Who has beans on toast? Beans on toast. Maybe they meatless. But y'all, check this out. Look, I got sidetracked. So we finally got home. My friend, look, I'm all over the place. My son's friend came over and was like, hey, so we gonna hang out at such and such tonight. And my kids was like, Mom, can we go? Da, 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 da. They're supposed to be doing a takeover tonight, whatever, and all the kids are hanging out. And I'm like, okay. So mind you, I didn't know I was gonna be the Uber driver. So it went from Kim's mom said she can't take us, but Zane said he'll probably pay for an Uber. So I was just wondering if you could take us. And I'm like, how y'all going somewhere and y'all don't even got a ride? Like, I didn't sign up for this. Like, I've been driving all day. Like, we had hung out. We had went out to eat. We did some shopping. They also went by some store that I don't even know. I guess some big YouTuber that be like pawning and stuff, I think. Or like buying things back. I don't know. They went to a store that I guess he's always there or whatever. And they had like all his like pictures and all this stuff in there. I told them to go in there and record it, but you know, I wasn't gonna do it. I guess they were too scared like I was. Hold on, y'all. We got a message. Today, stay rooted. Don't let fear, doubt, or past mistakes pull you away from what God has spoken over your life. What God started in you. He is faithful to complete. Keep trusting, keep believing. Thank you, the Grow Up Kitchen. Someone needed to hear that. I do appreciate that in my chat. What's up, Emmanuel? How are you doing? I'm well, and I hope you are too. I'm a graphic designer. Would love to connect with you and also help in moderating your community. And also, if I could have you handle so I can drop my proposal. Not right now, Emmanuel, but I appreciate you. You go to church, you religious. I do go to church. And I do believe in God. And I also sin every single day. But God knows my heart, okay? I sin whether it's a thought, whether I curse, you know, I sin. So I'm not perfect. But God knows my heart. And I do some things right. So we're not gonna go there. But anywho, I end up dropping the kids. Well, I end up taking the kids, and we got there early. So first, I let them get out. And then I see you posted. I liked and commented. Thank you, Gary. I let them get out. We got there early. So mind you, we there at like 6:30. This junk don't even start till 8:30. So I'm like, I'm gonna take y'all home. Like, I ain't come out here for this. Mind you, I was freezing. I was cold. I'm always cold. Can y'all hear me talking? I'm going to the store for some lasagna. I want some lasagna for dinner, but I actually only need like the pepper and onion. That's it. And that's why I don't want to go in there, because see, you get tempted and then you want other stuff, you know. You see other things that you would like. Y'all hear me? Hi, Valentine. How are you doing? How are you doing, my friend? I don't think y'all can hear me. Tell me if you can hear me. Hold on, y'all. You're fine. Okay, you can hear me because Valentine responded. Fine. I'm glad to hear that. But anyways, y'all, check this out. Wait. So when my son was getting ready to get out of the car, he showed me this message that was on Instagram. Like, oh, if you're going to the takeover, somebody plan on, you know, coming out there and acting a fool. You know, things you see on TV. So I'm like, well, take that and show it to the police, because the police was up there. So they showed it to the police. The police was like, we're aware. That's why we're all out here or whatever. So I'm already skeptical about them going back, but I'm like, well, I'm going to hang out too. So And normally if I take them places like that, depending on what it is, because I mean, on Sundays they have like family day and stuff like that. Even on Saturdays, like families be out there, so it don't just be kids. But y'all remember when y'all was young and your mama used to drop you off to the mall so you can go to the food court and go to the movies. You're supposed to be at the movies, but you don't spend your money at the movies. You go eat food, you walk around the mall, you do everything you're not supposed to do, right? Okay, we used to be kids too, so you get it, right? So okay, so they get back in the car. They was like, they aware or whatever. And I'm like, do y'all still want to go? What y'all gonna do? Y'all need to stick together, be mindful of yourself and your surroundings, which I always tell my kids that when they walk out the door in the morning for school, all the time, if I'm taking them somewhere, if we're parting ways, like, be mindful of yourself and your surroundings, because you just never know. So you never know who's watching you. That's why you got to be mindful of yourself. And then you always want to be mindful of your surroundings, because you never know who is around, who will silently attack or whatever. You never know what's going to pop off. Like, you got to be mindful. So, morning from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Good morning, Mr. South Carolina. So, anywho, it ended up getting a little later. I ended up dropping them off. Their friends got dropped off. They was on the phone with them. They got dropped off. Then I dropped them off right behind them. So then I'm driving, I'm parking, and my son called me, and he was like, Mom, because on the flyer, it also said something about ISIS, right? Things I don't like talking about, but I'm just going to tell you guys what happened. Y'all make sure you double tapping the screen. So I'm like, okay, so my son called me. He was like, Mom, now, I already watched them walk past the police, so everything's clear. This event is going on. Mind you, it was a takeover everywhere. Like, it wasn't just a takeover there. It was takeovers in multiple places, whether it was for kids, whether it was for adults. It was takeovers everywhere from what I was seeing. So I'm like, okay. My son's like, Mom, these guys are following us. I think it's ISIS. I'm like, what? So he was like, they're following us and they're recording us. And I was like, well, don't get off the phone with me. Wait, I'm turning around right now. So I was like, do not hang up the phone with me. Let me know what's happening. So I hear my son and their friends. Mind you, if your kid is with me, your kid is my kid, okay? So all of my kids, currently I have 5 boys out here, right? So all of my kids are out there. Like, really, 2 of them belong to me. The other 3, they have a different mother, but, I'm their surrogate, however you want to call it. Okay, so I'm like, I thought you meant a car takeover. No, crew. So I guess it's like an event where all the, like a bunch of people just come hang out and just have fun, meet up, and they all just have fun or whatever. So I'm like, okay, just stay on the phone with me. I'm so happy that, my kids are respectful. So the whole time I'm listening to my kids, and I make them watch movies, but let me not get off track. Let me not get off track. We'll talk about that another day. But so I'm like, just stay on the phone with me. I'm turning around, and he's like, okay. So then I hear my son. My son's like, sir, what's happening, sir? What's going on? So the man is not responding to him. How many people are there? I don't know. Like, I can hear the guys saying, just stand right here. And then I'm like, well, what's going on now? What's going on now? And then my son's like, Mom, come. And I was like, I'm coming. He was like, I'm going to share my location. I'm like, okay. I'm like, wait, FaceTime me. So now we're on FaceTime. And we had a stabbing in London. Ooh, sorry to hear that. London live events are crazy. So I'm like, okay. So we on FaceTime. And then I finally, get back to where my son is, because they're kind of in the garage but outside of the garage. Mind you, they're in the back, closer to a hotel that's in the back of this event or whatever. So they're in the back, which is part of the same area. So all of it runs together, because the hotel is I would say a exhibit, people go in there and take pictures, do stuff like that or whatever. So they're in the back. They're not in the front anymore. So these guys, we don't know who they are. At the end, I found out they were posing as the police too. Could not have been the police. There's no way they were the police. But when I pull up, I'm sitting right there watching them. They have on all black. The car pull up. Now they have guys standing out in front of my kids. And then they try to pull another group. So then my son, kids are sometimes naive. He was like, Mom, well, no, they're pulling other people. So when I pulled up, it was like 4 other people, and it was away from their group. And he was like, wait. He was like, oh, are you guys here for the takeover? So my kids was like, we always come out here to hang out. Yes, we're here to hang out. So then he never said anything. When I pull up, this other car pulls up, pauses real fast, and the guy jumps out of the car. He parks real fast, jumps out of the car, and he's like, I'm gonna ask you guys to leave, and if I catch you back out here, then you're gonna go to jail. I got officers in the front that can arrest you. First of all, who are you? Like, who are you? Supposedly, I didn't find this out until my kids got in the car, that one of the guys showed them a badge and said they were the police. And I'm like, no, he was not the police, because for one, they said they have officers in the front that can arrest you. They aren't the police, because if they're the police, they can arrest you, especially if they're finding you. Like, if they see you again, they can arrest you if they're the police. They're not the police. Well, he showed us a badge. I was like, no, because they know that kids are naive. You're not paying attention. It's dark where he has you, so you can't even see the badge. The next time somebody tells you they're the police, you tell them, what is your badge number? And you say, my mom is also a police. And when they ask you the name, tell them you don't want to disclose that information, because police will play, well, people pose as police, not police will play. People pose as police, and they're not police. But because they knew that you guys were trying to hang out, you guys weren't paying attention, they tried to tell you whatever. So I'm right there, and I'm talking to my son. I'm like, come on. So the guy stops at the car, and he was like, excuse me. He was like, excuse me. And I was like, I'm talking to my son, because I'm not going to act a fool with these people, because that's what they expect you to do. First of all, I don't even know who they are. Like, I know that they aren't police. I do know that. But at the same time, people crazy. So I love my life. I love my kids. So we going to act like we got some sense in this scenario. But the whole time I'm trying to go back so I can speak to the police, my kids are so scared. And I'm not even paying attention to what's going on. I'm like, well, they didn't tell those dusty kids. I'm no good. They didn't tell those dusty kids that they had to leave. Why did they only tell you guys that you guys had to leave? But I don't ever put anything on color, because my kids did have their other friend with them that is not African American. So I didn't blame it on color, but I did say that I felt like they targeted my kids because they all had on their little black clothing. But it wasn't like they were all dressed in black, but you know how the kids dress. Like, just so happened, a lot of them had on black. And you know how the kids like to wear these wide leg jeans and stuff. And I told my kids, they don't think I got no sense. And I was like, most of the time when people be blowing up schools, they be having on wide leg pants with AKs and stuff. So you just never know. And then my son was like, Mom, no, don't go back. We're going to go to jail. I said, you're not going to go to jail, because I'm the adult. And if you with me, where they going to take you? They stopped you when you were by yourself. But when I pulled up, they didn't say anything to you. So the whole night, and still this morning, y'all, it's still bothering me a little bit, because I'm like, why was kids even turned away? And then the other friends that came, we kind of met at the same time, they didn't tell them to leave. Like, they went to go have dinner, and those was girls. But still, kids are kids. If they out there all for the takeover, and you're gonna single a group out, then you should single everybody out. But I don't even know how many other kids had to leave, because some of their friends was like, oh yeah, we went and we got kicked out that joint. And I'm like, I need to know who we need to talk to, because I really want to know who these men were. Like, it was just some random men that, like, stopped my kids in the back. Like, it could have been security for them. But even so, like, as a security officer, you have to identify yourself as that. You don't identify yourself as an officer. You don't do that. So, y'all, yesterday was a little bit lady, but also a little bit frustrating for a mom, because I was like over the top. But I always tell my kids, make sure, I kept telling my son, whatever you do, do not leave with that person. Do not let nobody touch you. or none of that, because he just kept saying, oh, it's another one coming, it's another one coming. And then, you know, what's going on in the world. I'm not even going to be specific, but they picking up everybody and they trying to hurt everybody. They don't care if you belong here or not, which I think that is so stupid. I feel like they shouldn't be taking nobody from nowhere, but it is what it is. We stay in a messed up place, guys. It's bad. It's really, really bad. It means they're scared. That's right. Don't test those clowns while you're with your kids. Dusty kids shaking my head. You wrong. I'm from Africa. Yeah, like we be stabbing in London at live events. Oh, that's not good. But yeah, crew and the grub. Yeah, when it come to my kids, everybody be a little dusty. When it come to my kids, y'all forgive me. So in that moment, of course, I'm like, well, they ain't tell them they needed to leave. What's going on? No. And my son was like, no, mom. No, mom. Let's just go. Because they know I don't really got sense in real life. So, but I be trying not to act the fool with the children. Like, I don't act the fool with the children. But it was just a crazy little night, and I'm still a little upset about it because I feel like, you know, but they still had fun. They ended up going to another spot and hanging out, and I just sat out there and went to sleep in my car while they was out there. So me and my baby, we went and had ice cream because he would eat all the junk that he can possibly see. I should let him have a day where you can eat all the junk you want and see if he like it. My mom told me I should do that. Like, you should let him have whatever he wants until he gets a tummy ache. I bet you he never wants any more junk. I guarantee you. She said she did that to my sister one time. I don't remember. I think I know when to stop. But I tried to do that with my son before. He never gets sick. He never get a tummy ache, I swear. Hell no, don't do that. Your sons are nice. Yeah, they are. When it comes to them kids, it's fuck everybody no matter what. It is, I promise. From the oldest, which is grown, to the youngest. I don't play by my turn, y'all. I don't play by my turn. Y'all know sometimes my kids don't even want to tell me something because they feel like I'm going to go over the top. And I be like, no. Like yesterday, I was like, no. They specifically took you guys and they singled you out and told you that you had to go for no reason. They targeted you and you didn't see that because you just wanted to go have fun at the little takeover. You didn't see any of that. And yeah, they took the other kids and said, stand right here, because they wanted you to think and they wanted to cover themselves into thinking that, oh, it wasn't just about you guys. Oh, it was. And there you go. You were very naive because no, mom, they got other people over here too. No. And then they was quiet. And then they listened. Same here. I don't play either. They hate telling me anything. I'm turning everything up. Yeah. Now I am the mom. Now I'm not the mom that think my kids are innocent. When my kids wrong, I don't have their back. But when they right, I do. But wrong is wrong, because if I get them out of trouble, and I always tell them that, be mindful of what you do, because if you do something that gets yourself in trouble, I'm not getting you out of it. Because I feel like as young men, I don't know, I don't have a daughter, but definitely as young men, when, I ain't gonna say parents, because dads don't normally do it, but moms, like, try to always take up for that son, or, you know, oh, my son didn't do that, or, you know, always to their rescue. You don't fully develop a man because they think that the world is supposed to come pick them up every time they fall, every time they make a mistake, and that's why they continue to make the same mistakes. But I was taught that a mistake happens one time, not multiple times. So, you know, they continue to do the same thing because they know mommy gonna show up, mommy gonna get me out of this, and I'm not doing it. So I'm gonna be like, you made the bed, you gonna have to lay in it. Don't turn your son in. Look, I ain't gonna turn him in, but if he get caught, I ain't shit. If you big enough to do the crime, then you big enough to do the time. But I pray every day I'll never have that issue. So far I'm good, but you know, we can only raise our children how we would want them to be, and when they're however they go from there, you can't even blame yourself because you taught them right. So I just hope mine stay on track. I pray. That's my biggest prayer. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Excuse me, girl. Your kids love your mom. They do love me and they grandma. Lame ass boy, brown nosing online. Who, Earl? What's up, Earl? I believe that a mistake is not a mistake when you know better. Exactly. That's why the first time it's 100 people in here and they probably think I'm talking to myself. Same here. What happened? Don't let me know what happened. Y'all, these people looking at me like, Chris, let me stop. Just let me know what happened. Nah. I got there immediately. But they end up having a good night. So I'm glad about that. But still today on Sunday, I'm still like, why? Why? Good morning, Mommy Money Getter. How are you doing, beautiful? You seen the video of the little boy saying, I left my mom, I left my grandma? Shut up, Gary. The screen been black the time when we gonna get some color. I don't know, y'all. I don't want the camera on people. Y'all, will I get in trouble with this music playing? UK, we have everything good. Houses good, people, and good jobs. I want to see my surroundings, kiddo. Y'all so nosy. Like, why y'all so nosy? Currently, we're in the fruit aisle. Walking over to paper towels and cups. And people are looking at me like, who is this girl talking to? See, this is why being a content creator is like, I'm scared. Excuse me. Yo, we nosy. Y'all nosy. It's like 3 people in here. Nah, let me stop. It's a lot of people in here. Y'all know I gotta warm up. Y'all, I should make some donuts with my kids today. What y'all think? They got Valentine Funfetti cake mix. Should I or should I not? What y'all say? America is overpriced. We want to see everything. LOL. What's up, Ja? How you doing, my friend? How are you doing? Y'all, guess what I told my kids yesterday? That they are eating out of paper plates and paper cups. And they got to hold on to their plate all day. They got to wash it and hold on to their plate and their utensils all day. Because yesterday morning, I woke up like a madman. Like boot camp, straight boot camp. Like, get up, wash these dishes. So now I took all the dishes and I made it like I was throwing them away. And I said, y'all gonna eat out of plastic everything. You're gonna rinse your cup and you're gonna hold on to it for the whole day. Cause my kids like to get a cup, bite the bite. And before you know it, the whole cabinet is in the damn sink. And I don't be with it. Y'all think I'm wrong? Yes or no? Krispy Kreme donuts. No, I'm not gonna make. I'm gonna make homemade donuts. Yes, make donuts with them. Yeah, they like when I make donuts with them. We would love for you to visit UK. Little Angry Bird. Not the same disposable plate all day. Yes, ma'am. They gonna have to wash it and use it again. I'ma show them. Sorry about that. I'ma show them. They think they got all the sense. So let me help them out. They're gonna appreciate my dishes when I'm done. Y'all couldn't do that growing up. I promise I could not do that. If we ain't wash dishes, my mama used to be like, all right, I ain't gotta wash dishes and I ain't gonna cook. I'ma cook for my husband and that's it. My dad probably was like, y'all better clean up dishes because I don't know, I'm gonna eat. I don't know about y'all. You wearing a shower cap on the head today? I'm not. Make them write their name on the cup. Exactly, Sean. You know, that's what I had to do growing up. If we had to get paper cups, we did have to write our name on it. They can write their name on it or they can put it on their dresser in their room. One of the two. I be mad when my kids do that too. I can't be at it. I be mad when my kids do that too. I can't. For real. We look different with short hair. I do? How different? Tell me. Be nice, Gary. Be nice. How different, though? Because I know you. My girls are starting to get better as they get older. I don't sweat it. Man, I got some thirsty little kids. That's all they do. They really do it with cups. And it really makes me mad. Or with my water. I do not like sharing my water because they do not be finishing the water. So I'm going to say with my I'm back. Y'all hear me? Yeah, they don't want to hear me talk, y'all. They trying to avoid me from getting in the, how they say, the algorithm. So they be trying to mute me, y'all. Y'all, I'm blowing up. I'm slowly blowing up. Oh, I play too much. Y'all, I play like this in real life. Y'all know that? And then I got one son that play too much with me, so it don't make it no better. And then my oldest be looking at me like, what is wrong with you? Y'all, I don't want to get in trouble because it's music, y'all. You had trying to mute it like it's an accident. Whatever, Ron. Girl, where that pretty face at? What's up, Mr. Carter? What's up? How are you doing? It's here. This is a faceless live. Y'all know what I thought about doing? Y'all know what I thought about doing? I was up last night looking for little pits at Lowe's, so we can go in the backyard and do some more. Y'all know a burnt marshmallow is so good. So let me tell y'all what we did one time. Story time. Y'all be wanting story time. I don't know if y'all ever did this, but don't judge me. Have you ever taken, like, I think it's like would it be a regular lighter, or would it be like the lighter that you use to light, I guess, light a grill? Maybe, I don't know. It's the long one. But yeah, we just use that to burn our marshmallows. My kids told me to do it, y'all. So we ain't had no other way to burn it at that time. Does he have an afro or curly hair? Who, my oldest? He has an afro, but his hair is curly. Not an afro, but you know how the kids have their hair. Y'all, we talking about burnt marshmallows, not curly hair. Gary. Excuse me. We can tell by how genuine the laugh is that you enjoy acting silly and having fun. Yes, Sean, I do. You know, if you laugh more and smile more, you don't get wrinkles and stuff. It could be good and bad, because I got one son that laugh about everything. Like, even when he mad, he be laughing. I be like, they better watch out for him. He gonna be dangerous. Mess around and mess with my baby. That's my baby, and ain't nobody gonna touch him. Somebody tried to scare him one time in school, and then was like, well, I only did that because he laughs about everything. He thinks everything is a joke. No, he don't think everything a joke. He just laughing so he don't get too mad. So I think that might be like a good defense mechanism, because I'd rather see him laughing than crying. You know, them angry tears that just be coming down your face, like so mad you don't know what to do. These people are probably like, why is this girl laughing? Sleepless nights and lonely days are all that fill my head all of the time. But all I do is think about, hey, Chuck, how are you doing, my friend? Sean, same as me. I keep saying her little boy looks like the boy that says, I love my mom. I love the stove burning marshmallows. So we got a flat top. I can't, We don't have the eyes on our stove, so we can't do that. But it was recent, y'all, that we was burning marshmallows like that. Like, look, it was good. It was good and burnt. Who told you that? Who told me what? What's for dinner tonight? What you cooking? I'm thinking about cooking lasagna, and y'all don't be judging me in the comments. Because lasagna is not a Sunday dinner. You know what? We are taught these things because who said lasagna is not a Sunday dinner? Like, because growing up, we didn't have lasagna as dinner, of course, on a Sunday. It had to be collard greens and roast beef and ham and baked chicken. It had to be big meals, cornbread, and we are taught these things, and then we get older and we have our own family and we try to do the same things. And you know what? I'm tired of it. Lasagna on Sunday it is. We've got already, hold on y'all, wait. Okay, we've got already made marshmallows in the UK, only $1.25. Ron, you put pork in your lasagna? I put beef, ground beef. We got lasagna in the UK too, good food. Half roast chicken. What is your favorite dish that you like to cook? The grub. Don't be asking me these little I'm just playing. What's my favorite dish I like to cook? Y'all want to know? I like cooking spaghetti because it's fast, easy, and good. I like spaghetti. But then again, I like to make, I don't know what they call it. I call them gravy patties with onions, like where you get, I like to get little sliders. Sometimes I make my own hamburgers, and you cook them, and then you make gravy, and you cut up some onions and stuff, and let it just simmer over some rice. I don't know, but then I like making oxtails. You know what, the grub, you can't ask me that. I like all the food. All the food I make, I like it. I like to make it because I like to eat it. That's it. That's all. Sean, why you shaking your head? Pork and sausages? Pork and lasagna is crazy, says Cool. It's crazy work. Our lunch is potatoes, gravy, and roast beef. Something like Salisbury steak. Yeah, so it's something like that. What's up, Smooth? Salute. How you doing, my friend? I'm mad you won't tell me your cash app. Well, it would have to be Zelle. I still owe you $5, friend. Now we got to bet on the Super Bowl because the Patriots going to win. I don't know who you running with, but I'm running with the Patriots. That's it. That's all. So, and anybody in my comments that ain't running with the Patriots, I don't care. So, but yeah, something like Salisbury steak, the grub. But it be good. It be real good. It be delicious. Shaking my head at you saying spaghetti. Might as well say tacos. Well, Sean, I like making tacos too. Sometimes I be like, what's for dinner today? Especially don't catch me on a Tuesday. I be like, oh, tacos. And my kids be like, I'm tired of tacos. Like, guess what? It's somebody out there who ain't never tasted a taco. What you talking about? But they be making me switch it up. So we didn't have tacos last week. Hey, how are you doing? Butterfly, good morning. It's cool. Whoever in my house going for the Seahawks, if the Seahawks win, they gonna have to sleep in the tent that night. So they better hope it ain't cold out the door. That's it, that's all. Y'all don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Y'all don't forget, double tap, double tap, double tap. Hello, how y'all doing? Thank you. He said he's doing good. That's what's up. He spoke. See, I told y'all I challenge y'all to speak. See, y'all got to speak to people. Y'all can make their day. So when y'all out here just looking at people's lives and not speaking, y'all should come in and say hey and bye. Because when you say hey, it's no longer a you problem. It's a them problem when they don't speak back. Because they're hurting and they're sad and they're mad, not you. Y'all, I used to be petty. So when my kids used to speak to people as babies and they didn't speak back, I'd be like, don't talk to them. I know they heard you. But now, that's when I used to be petty. I try not to be petty no more. Sometimes people can't hear you, and it's okay. You gotta give people grace. Well, not sleep out in the tent. Yep, that's where they're gonna be sleeping. Oh yeah, you must have had a good cup of coffee this morning. I ain't had no coffee, not a grub. I don't drink coffee like that. I wish I could, but it be giving me a headache. So I don't drink coffee like a lot, my friend. But I be high off life, y'all. Sometimes I just be high off life. I told y'all when I was little, I used to be like, I'm never gonna do drugs because I like candy, right? My dad used to be like, you a plum fool. You know what? You's a plum nut. You know what? You nuttier than a fruitcake. But I used to be like, I'm never gonna do drugs because I'm gonna always eat candy. I probably sound like a doggone fool. But guess what? I don't do drugs, but I'll be fucking up some candy. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is green. That's what's up. That's the best high. Your kids love your dad, their grandpa. So yes, my kids did love their dad. Actually, my dad will be gone for 12 years. He passed away on February the 5th of 2014. So I was actually thinking about going to his grave today, but I'm not sure. We might wait until the 5th. But because I don't know daddy if I can stand out there in the cold and be talking to you, because baby, you know, the cold and me don't get along. But you know, I still love you though. So he understand. But yeah, it'll be 12 years that my dad been gone. And even though, you know, even after 12 years, it still be hard because I had those times where I'd be like, I wish I could talk to my dad. And I can't. But it's okay. I had to learn that you can't be selfish. God give us people for a period of time. And you take them back. And I had to accept that. And I did. And I'm cool with it. I accept that. He let me borrow my dad. And then he said, you know what? I need him for another assignment, Kendall. So I'm going to go ahead and pull him back from you for a minute. And you'll see him another day. And I'm like, all right, cool, Pops. Because Jesus is my Pops and my daddy is my daddy. Okay? Your kids love your grandpa. Not with the Mickey voice. I'm sorry to hear that, but I know he's at peace, resting happy, and he's proud of you raising 5. I don't have 5 boys, Gary. I have 4. Don't get it twisted. Don't give me no more kids than I already have, okay? I have 4. I appreciate you, though. Thank you, Bobby Bunny. Get it. Yeah. So yesterday my son was with me when all this stuff popped off. So when he got in the house, he was like, we almost went to jail today. So the police told us If we didn't leave the takeover, then we were going to jail. And I'm like, shut your mouth. Like, you wasn't even out in the car. Like, they wasn't even talking to you. Like, why you trying to include yourself? So we had to go. What Smooth said, hold on. Oh, Smooth over there laughing at me. So what are you guys up to this Sunday morning? You have 4 kids. Since when? You ain't know how many kids you think I had, Mommy Money Getter? I have an adult son who's in college. That little dude, 21. He just turned 21. Excuse me, y'all. And then I got 3 minors. How many kids you think I had? Oh my God. Wait. Let me find out I'm out here not claiming my kids. I was just playing. Hold on, Mommy Money Getter. You thought I had more or less? 4 amazing boys. Yep. What's up, A.R. Carter? Grand Rising. I always thought you had 3 sons. No, girl. I got a 4-pack. So I'm like Reese's Pieces, you know, the large one. I got 4 cups, 4 little cups. 4 Reese's. I got 4. I mean, my oldest think he my daddy, so maybe I can eliminate him, but no. Y'all don't be out here making me look like a bad mom, like I ain't claiming my kids and stuff. Okay? Y'all don't see my oldest on my page like twice. But y'all don't see him because he be away. Like, he be trying to be his own person. He be forgetting me. Meanwhile, I be calling him like, hey, you did this. He be like, Mom. I be like, I don't know who you talking to. What? That's my name. What you want? I'm just trying to make sure that you didn't forget. You know, young adults be forgetting. Y'all, I had to tell him one day, though, because I was like, go do this. And I was like, wait, regroup. I was like, son, come here. I was like, I'm sorry. I told you to go do this. I'm not supposed to tell you that because you're a young adult. I'm supposed to ask you. So, could you please do this for me? He was like, it's okay, Mom. But I be having to practice, y'all, because I be like, go do this. And he'll be like, Mom, but I don't care what you gotta. And then I have to remember, wait, he's not a kid anymore. He's like an adult. I have to find another way. He probably be like, my mom really don't have no sense, so it's okay. I got a 5-pack. Ooh, the Grub said he has a 5-pack. I know about college, dude. The baby and your twin. I know you, nah, Mommy Money Getter. I know. Okay, so you might think my twin and Aiden is the same person, but they're not. So I have one under my twin. That's the little goof troop. That's my goofy son. So I don't even know how you can go back to him, but maybe you just got to check out my page. But they 2 different boys. Yeah, they was just talking about that yesterday. People say like you and me look alike, but no, I look like Doobie. And I'm like, all y'all look alike. So just chill. Because my twin and my oldest look like twins. But then the other 2 kind of look like twins too. The other one used to have dreads, but since he cut his dreads off, now he looks like them. He look like they little triplet. They little mini triplet. I have 4 boys. What's up, Raphael? How are you? Congratulations on the boy parents, boy moms, boy dads in the building. Hey. I be minding my own business. Me too. What's up, Till times 2? I be minding my business, doing my own thing. Y'all, I don't know the, y'all forgive me because I don't know the tune. so I be off tune, but that be me. They got the Oreo Reese's Cups. Did you try those, Sean? When I turned 18, my mom said her orders are now suggestions. Child, my orders still be my orders a little bit, but I be having to like change it. So I be like, hey son, you need to. Hey son, did you go ahead and do that yet? Because it's been a minute. And he'll be like, no mom, I didn't do it yet. You need to get it. You should look into doing it next week. That's what you should do. So I have to be like a 2-in-1. Cause he don't be wanna hit it. Nah, he real quiet, soft spoken. So he be like, man, he's super respectful. So he don't be stunning. He be like, okay, mom. Okay. Were they good? I'm a girl mom. I always feel like I'm special because I have 5 girls, and you are, Mommy Money Getter. I got a goddaughter. I be feeling special when I'm with her. I be wanting the girl talk, so I wait till she get older because it's no fun. It is fun, I ain't gonna lie, because my kids be having me rolling, but like yesterday, my son, so they end up going to the movies, right? And they went to this place, it's like Duluth, with a bunch of like shopping plazas and a movie theater and all that stuff. So they went out there with their friends. I ended up dropping them off out there when the takeover ain't happened how it was supposed to. So he gets in the car. First of all, they at Ross buying blankets for some little hoochies, okay? The little hoochies, because the hoochies said they was cold. They ain't come out the house with clothes on, apparently, or a jacket at least, because they did have on jeans from the pictures that I seen. So then they get in the car and they talking amongst each other, and he was like, yeah, because I was close to getting a kiss, but she said she gonna give me a kiss on Monday. I said, who was you talking to? Who was you saying that in front of? Like, me? Listening to you say somebody was gonna give you a kiss? No, sir. No, sir. The only person, oh, y'all, they got new Fabuloso pineapple.